14-year-old Anise Fournier's mother said her daughter died after drinking 2 Monster energy drinks. The autopsy report ruled caffeine toxicity as a cause of death.
You can get a large dose of caffeine, especially in those Monster drinks. That's a lot of caffeine.
Randy Badillo is an RN and clinical supervisor of Oklahoma City's poison control. He says that college students are some of energy drinks' biggest consumers.
Our calls with caffeine might be more in the teenage, young adult age group, really looking at maybe our older high school kids and our college kids. What are these kids doing who are trying to stay up all night to study for an exam?
They're turning to huge amounts of caffeine. According to a study by the University of Ohio, 74% of college students turn to energy drinks for a boost.
My bigger concern is what's actually going on with the patient. If they're hot and sweaty and irritated, throwing up, bouncing off the walls, talking real fast, jittery, those are my bigger concerns. So again, would I be concerned that somebody could potentially have seizures? Yes. Would I be concerned that we have accelerated our heart rate or increased our temperature or even had a cardiac or a rhythm problem associated with too much caffeine? Those are the things that I'm looking at.
So how much is too much? Well, drinking 2 cans of Monster is 480 milligrams of caffeine. That's equivalent to drinking 14 cans of Coke. After knowing stats like these, some college students have quit drinking energy drinks.
I do get jittery when I have Red Bull now because I've weaned myself off of it. The worst part for me was the sugar because they add a lot of extra sugar just so that the flavors taste right.
The flavors include an artificial sweetener that is 600 times sweeter than sugar that contributes to the energy drink rush. But that's not all. There are other ingredients like taurine and ginseng that float along to accelerate the caffeine.
Other products you might find in these that act like caffeine. Ma Wong might be one. Is there any ephedra in it? They don't accelerate the caffeine. They act like caffeine themselves.
14-year-old Anise was one of 5 deaths linked to Monster. Experts say next time you pop open a caffeine-loaded energy drink, consider the dangers first. For News on the Twos, I'm Allison Gappa.